Imagine creating the best camp ever. You would need exciting outdoor activities and spectacular scenery with room to roam, students willing to learn, and volunteers to help. And dinosaurs. You would definitely need dinosaurs. Now, imagine traveling with experienced paleontologists to remote locations on public lands, where you have the chance to make new dinosaur discoveries. It sounds unbelievable. The BLM Utah, Salt Lake Center for Science Education, and Bryant Middle School make it happen each year for a group of Salt Lake City 7th graders. Participants spend months preparing for their adventure by practicing outdoor skills, studying Utah's unique geology and paleontology, and learning how to respect and protect these fragile sites.
Go on the paleontology camp! Yeah!
This year, the Paleo Campers' first stop was the Cleveland Lloyd Dinosaur Quarry at BLM's new Jurassic National Monument near Price, Utah. This area has one of the largest concentrations of Jurassic dinosaur fossils found anywhere in the world. BLM paleontologist Dr. Greg McDonald shared his extensive knowledge of the quarry and taught the students about the surrounding geology. Over 12,000 fossils have been discovered at Cleveland Lloyd Dinosaur Quarry, including bones belonging to Utah's state dinosaur, the Allosaurus. In fact, most of the bones found here are Allosaurus. Scientists from all over the country are working hard to find out why.
How many people here like jigsaw puzzles? Okay, you would have a really good jigsaw puzzle here of trying to fit all those pieces back together.
The next stop for the dinosaur detectives was the Mill Canyon Dinosaur Track Site near Moab, Utah. It's one of the largest, most diverse track sites from the early Cretaceous found in North America. Erosion eventually exposed some of the dinosaur tracks, which were found by visitors in 2009. Since then, BLM paleontologists have recorded over 200 individual tracks at Mill Canyon Track Site. BLM paleontologist Brent Breithaupt has been studying this site from the very beginning. Brent and Greg also wanted the students to see good examples of what fossilized dinosaur tracks looked like, because tomorrow, these students would be out in the field, documenting newly exposed dinosaur tracks for the first time.
Are you excited to be dinosaur detectives tomorrow? All right, have fun setting up camp, have fun with dinner, and we'll see you tomorrow morning, first thing.
After a long day of tracking dinosaurs, the campers returned to their campground near the Colorado River and the historic Dewey Bridge.
It's outdoors.
Yeah, it's outdoors.
I never go outdoors. People don't really have a reason to be on their phones. And we get to disconnecting and be with our friends. And our parents aren't here, so we can learn how to be independent. Pull it, 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 pull it. Yay!
Should we push it a little more?
It's hard. Do the.
Okay. Ow. Yeah, I know where some of them go. I don't. Okay.
Much health.
The next day, the students found themselves in the BLM backcountry. While the site did not look anything like the Mill Canyon Track Site or Cleveland Lloyd Dinosaur Quarry, it was no less interesting to the amateur paleontologists. The students separated in small groups and began their fieldwork. Under a cloudless sky and the watchful eyes of experienced paleontologists, the students excitedly discovered ancient tracks. With every brushstroke, each track became more defined. Claw marks were even visible. Soon, a whole dinosaur trackway appeared that had never been recorded before. These students were literally breaking new ground.
I could just imagine dinosaurs running along here.
Most students uncovered 3-toed tracks of theropods, carnivorous dinosaurs. But one student was looking for rare 2-toed tracks that might be from a velociraptor.
I also found another one over there. I was really surprised that I found 2 of them because I thought that I wasn't gonna find any, but I found one.
The BLM paleontologists and volunteers helped each group document the tracks by using scientific techniques and tools. Each bit of information gathered was written in their journals.
Boom, science.
We finally get to get our hands dirty. Yeah. Like connect these two from like over there.
Yes, Millie. Millie! It was nice to hang out with all the friends.
Oh my gosh.
And meet new friends. That was the best part.
Yeah.
The worst part for me was when I got car sticking throughout.
And then like you just...
The following day, the students traveled to the BLM Moab field office. Brent led the students in a thoughtful discussion of their findings. The notes and the measurements the students took the day before helped them to better understand their discoveries. The trackways showed dinosaurs on the move. The data was added to a BLM database to inform ongoing research and resource management.
I want to thank you for all the data that you collected.
My favorite dinosaur! Stegosaurus.
The camp wasn't all work for the students. When they weren't tracking dinosaurs, they were having fun outdoors. They went hiking at Fisher Towers, kayaking at Ken's Lake, and rappelling by Dewey Bridge Campground. For many of the students, Paleo Camp was their first time trying these activities, but they learned that as long as they were prepared and have confidence in themselves, they can succeed in new, adventurous environments.
That's a good experience to have, especially with your school in a safe environment. And yeah. I don't think I've done quite a weird diagonal down lip, so it was kind of hard to keep my foot placed flat the whole time. But other than that, it felt pretty good.
We just lit a fire so that we get to roast marshmallows. The fire's really pretty.
And for their final activity, they made time for primordial stew and messy s'mores by a cracking campfire. The BLM cameraman thought it would be fun to make a silent movie of the evening's events. The BLM Utah is grateful to the many hands who make Paleo Camp possible.
I found 2 of them.
It takes a team of BLM paleontologists, geologists and volunteers, parents, and Salt Lake City School District teachers to put together this meaningful, educational opportunity.
We have an amazingly large dinosaur track right here that I discovered, and we are naming it Perry. It is Perry, the large carnivorous dinosaur.
Here, the next generation finds inspiration through scientific curiosity and self-discovery.
Paleo Camp's great.
Go, Paleo!
Go,
Camp.
Paleo! This is fun.
Yes.
I like camping. I like the wilderness.
They learn life lessons about responsibility, teamwork, and stewardship, while connecting with southeastern Utah's natural world.
And it's fun finding them.